I found this in the trash pile on the side of the road. I already have a client lined up to pay $650 for it, so let's get to work. My sister-in-law found this piece on the side of the road on the way to a family event. She told me about it, and I was so sad that I didn't have my truck with me to pick it up on our way home. So we drove past it and kept on driving home. Didn't even slow down. But then we passed another dresser on the way home, on the side of the road, also free. My husband and I looked at each other and giggled, saying that I guess we're going to be going out later with the truck to collect some trash. I love how supportive he is, and he also knows nothing is better than free furniture that we can flip for a profit. Now onto this piece. This thing is the heaviest dresser. We couldn't even lift this into the truck. We literally had to cartwheel it in and cartwheel it out. I soon realized why it was in the trash. It was very, very, very dirty. So dirty that I didn't even want it in my garage. I poured myself a bucket of vinegar and started wiping it down. I don't want any lingering smells or dust contaminating my work. After my vinegar bath, I let her sit out in the sunshine to air out. Secondly, this dresser was super messed up structurally. I don't know how, but we couldn't get half of the drawers out when we first got it home. That's right, they were literally stuck inside the dresser frame. I spent a few days trying various configurations and adjustments, but seriously, it's like these drawers were not meant for the frame. So we got out our angle grinder and started shaving down the top of the sidewalls until they fit. I've never had a problem where the sidewalls were too tall, and I'm not really even sure how we got here, but nonetheless, we need to fix this issue. With a little bit of patience and a lot of dust, we got every single drawer to slide in and out very smoothly. Because at the end of the day, if the drawers aren't smooth, no one will pay top dollar for a flip. Now that she's back to a normal state, let's remove the hardware and drill new holes. Lately, I've been obsessed with the keyhole plate covers, so I definitely want to save these, clean them up, and reinstall them when we're done. Trimming up the legs is a quick and easy way to increase your profits. I'd highly recommend investing in a jigsaw, and we actually bought one at a garage sale for only $20, so don't feel like you need to invest a ton of money into new tools. Be resourceful and you'll find good deals. This dresser definitely lived in a home with a puppy because this corner was a bit frayed and chewed up, so I wanted to sand it down so it's nice and smooth. There are a few blemishes around the rest of the bottom skirt, so I'm just adding wood filler as needed. A little missing section from the top drawer, no problem. We can reconstruct that with Bondo. Bondo is so much stronger than wood filler, and if I used wood filler here, it would instantly crack and fall apart. I primarily use Bondo because I want a strong finish that will hold up over time. Wood filler is great for small cosmetic flaws, but definitely not for structural repairs. After my first pass at it, I still see some holes that need filled, and it's totally normal to take a few cycles of sanding and applying Bondo to completely reconstruct missing elements. So let's apply another pass of Bondo and sand it down and see what we get. Oh yeah, looks perfect now. I use a higher grit, like 80 or so, to sand down all this Bondo that covers the old hardware holes. Now that our repairs are done, it's time to sand it down and prep for primer and paint. Since the drawers overhang on the outside, once I'm done sanding them, they'll need labeled and set aside so I can sand the base of the dresser. It is so important to label your drawers. We put in all that work grinding down the drawers to fit in their spot. It would be horrible now to lose track of who goes where. These drawers are not a one-size-fits-all, so they really are custom to their specific spot. Before I can get in the spray booth, I like to tape the front of the drawer slides. It keeps them clean, which will also keep our drawers sliding smooth. I think it's also just a better look overall and doesn't take that much extra time. Best time of the project. All of the prep's done, and now we get to make it look way cooler. And sorry to all the paint haters, this one might hurt your feelings. My client wants it painted, and honestly, I fully support her. 10 out of 10 choice. So let's do it. Mixy mixy, primey timey. Let's spray her down. It was bussin' rain today, so the doors are down and my thirsty dehumidifier's locked in. This is a full service salon, okay? She's got a fan blowing on her too. When the weather cools off, I like to give my paint a little airflow encouragement. Once it's dry, rip off the tape and put those drawers back in. Then just spray down the drawer section. Is it annoying going back and forth between the drawers in, the drawers out? Yes. But you know what's more annoying? Spraying it down with the drawers in, then having to go back later with a small paintbrush and touch up the entire front section. I'm not Picasso. I don't have that kind of time. But you do you. Before I put my paint on, I want to make sure the top is smooth. Sometimes primer can go on a little rough, but I guess that's kind of the point. Gives the paint something to grip to. But the top of this one was a little too rough for my baby hands, so let's smooth it out. Drum roll, we are going black. Our dark colors back in, guys. Don't lie to me. I normally stick to light neutrals. I don't know, maybe because I'm a sad beige millennial, but I've gotten so many requests for dark colors this fall. You've probably watched my other videos where Miss Rosemary Green has a chokehold on my channel. And now I'm getting a million requests for black. But I kind of love it. It's giving class, it's giving main character, and honestly, it stops every show. My tip for spraying with the drawers in is to immediately pull them out an inch after spraying. You don't want to let them dry and stick to the frame of the dresser. If you fixed your drawers before painting, you should be able to just use a screw through the hardware hole and slide the drawers out just a little bit, just enough to dry. But no judgment if you left all your repairs to do at the end. Sending my prayers though. Big baddie alert! It's no secret that I use my Graco sprayer for my final coat. This thing eats and leaves no crumbs. She's out here cooking all day on minimum wage. If you want a professional finish, use this. I think the secret to its success is that it's an airless sprayer. All of my other air sprayers, they get a little wonky after a few projects. And listen, I'm sure that's a user error, but at this point, I don't want to be held back by equipment. And I'm fine paying a little bit more for a sprayer that I know will work 10 out of 10 times. Be careful with it though. This thing puts out a ton of paint. I'm always amazed how much paint it eats compared to any other project. It's also a pain to clean. But you know what? Beauty doesn't come easy, so why should she? One of my upgrades this year is putting this crusty sink in my garage. I finally convinced my hubby that I was responsible enough to have a sink. And you know what? I've only overflowed the drain bucket once so far. He didn't plumb in a drain, so it just goes into a bucket. So really, girl math says that any spills are actually his fault. My commitment to myself is cleaning my Graco immediately after every use. And now that I'm sharing this with you, your peer pressure influence will guilt me into actually following through with it. I use a lot of different colors these days, so I like to keep it as clean as possible. Nothing like putting black paint through your expensive sprayer to give you anxiety. And since my hubby started filming my cleaning process, I guess now I have to clean my Wagner sprayer too. Wait, was this sabotage by him to make me actually clean up after myself? Do you see this footage? You see it, right? Black paint photographs so perfectly. I never knew love could look like this. She's soft, she's masculine, she's classy, and I need more. But love isn't complete without some jewelry. Let's give her the accessories that she deserves. But wait, let's Princess Diary reveal this. Your Majesty, I'm exhausted because only I can take this and give you a princess. Well, at least a refinished dresser. But if she was a princess, they'd probably make a movie out of her too. Let's recap. I picked this up for free. Love that for me. Used about $35 for the quart of black paint and $25 for knobs. About $10 of miscellaneous items like the primer, sanding pads, Bondo. Then sold it for $6.50. So that's a $580 profit. Not bad. Come back for my next video where we recreate a Pottery Barn faux wood look.